Hi guys, so for today's Busted Out, I wasn't really sure what to do. I have a lot of things on my mind, on my plate, and to take care of. But what I thought was kind of funny is that yesterday I was approved for the Tonic Studios affiliate program. So any links I have will be affiliate links, which means that I will make a small commission if you were to purchase anything from those sites. Or for those links, should I say. And what's funny is I had just gotten this collection in, this card making collection. I always just call it the Tonic magazine, but it's really the card making collection. And what was interesting is that somebody had left me a message. This came from scrapbook.com, so this is not available right now on Tonic's website. They have the next one, which is Tonic Studios card making collection issue 11. And so I ordered that today along with some other items, and it just kind of ties in. Like somebody had left a message saying, "Oh, it's so great that." Well, not so great. Bummer that, how in the UK they don't get the extra die. Because remember when I went through this on my haul, I was like, what is this? So when I opened it, there was an extra die just kind of sitting between two packaging. So it's basically the package, how you would get it. If you see it says 50 pounds, like this one. But then there was this extra one, and I didn't realize this was coming with it. So in the US, we do get an extra item. And even in the issue 11, it says there, for the US only, you get the extra die set. So I was like, oh, okay. So which is kind of a bummer because I had got this one at Barnes & Noble, and it is from the UK edition, and so I didn't get the extra set. And also Barnes & Noble wants $24.99, and these are both the new one that's going to be the link there to Tonic Studios is $19.99, and it was $19.99 also on scrapbook.com. So that was the one thing I do remember the pricing. Like, I know I ordered tons of things, but I thought that was interesting. And then you get the extra die. So I'm like, what a bummer. So I want to bust out basically your old kits or magazine, whatever you want to call them. At the very end of the video, I'll show you the things I did order. I was kind of debating and stuff like this because what happens is I see a good sale, I order the stuff, but I didn't mention it because I didn't have it to haul or to show. But they do have a really great sale, and every Wednesday Tonic does a Wednesday sale, D-I-E, and I'll show you the one that's for today, or there's a few, but the one I chose. And then I picked up a bunch of their Nouveau drops. I do have Nouveau, I don't know where they are. I'm telling you, I just glance and I can see them, and right now I'm looking for them, I'm like, where is it? Because they're so cute. They have like a little diamond top. And so I could show them to you, or at least put them on this project so you have an idea. But right now there's a ton of them on sale. A ton of their glitters on sale. Their shimmer and glimmer, well, the glitter pastes are on sale, like half price or better. So I thought it was a good thing to just show you guys. And if you're not familiar with the company, you can check them out. And the thing with Tonic too is that they make a lot of tools. So if you guys remember when Tim Holtz came out with these scissors, everyone's like, oh, and they're by Tonic. That was like the big deal, right? Because Tonic has a great reputation, right? With their tools and everything. So the Tim Holtz scissors that cut everything are Tonic, and so are some of his other tools like this, my little X-Acto or whatever, knife, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's not X-Acto because that's a different brand. But anyway, so just if you're not familiar with Tonic, that's what they do. They have tons of dies and stamps and just tons of stuff. So you can check it out if you would like. But what I'm going to do is try to do something. So obviously the other one, I just got it even though it is an older set. I was going to do something with this one. And again, I don't have the extra die, but that's okay. I don't know what the extra die was. I'm sure it was awesome. Anyway, this came with a pillow box, little kit, and then, oh, that's cute. It says, "Go forth and craft." That is adorable. Anyway, I guess it's a way to keep people from opening the thing, but it's also really cute. And then it came with an embossing folder and stamps, and that's typical of what they do. I think even the Christmas one from the scrapbook.com that I just picked up, I'll have the link for this one, because this one is still available on scrapbook.com, but it's not on Tonic, and on Tonic you can only get the newest one and not the older ones right now, so that's how that is. Again, it has an embossing folder with the little stamps, and I already kind of went through this the other day with a cute little Christmas tree, and then the little gift bag, which you can obviously mix and match. You don't have to make it Christmassy. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this and see what it is that I want to do, but this is normally how they come, but again, with the US, you get an extra die set. It's usually, again, stamps, embossing folder, dies, and this way you can kind of have an idea of what their products are like, is what I'm hoping. Really cute paper. I didn't notice, well, I haven't noticed anything about this because I haven't used it. hopefully you guys already have this one, specific one if you want to try it out. That has the little die so you can cut this out. I'm just trying to see how you would do it. Oh, okay. I will open this up. I wasn't sure if I was going to use this or not. How cute! Oh my gosh. And then in here, this guy out. There's this die right in the center here, and thank goodness they're not stuck together. And I'm assuming you can cut with this one, but see how it's cutting into the pink, and then it has like a little scallop edge. So I'm assuming, I guess you could just cut out your paper and still use this. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and trim your paper down, which was what I'll do just so we can see it, and then this thing will cut it perfectly. So even though it's going to cut extra, it still cuts out that center, that area nicely. So I guess that's how you would use that. Interesting. Very good. Okay, let me think about what I want to do and we'll get to cutting. Okay guys, so I cleared this area out here. I'm going to use my Empress, so I just have... Actually, what's funny is, now I think about it, I don't have to use the Empress, but that's just what I chose, so we'll do that. It's because I was thinking about this die, but I wonder if this one also fits through the marquee. Look at that. It'll fit. All right. Very good. So I just figured, okay, I'll use the Empress because if I use that, I'm going to use the bigger machine, but I didn't realize it will cut. So in here in the embossing folder, I just grabbed a piece of Crafter's Companion paper and I cut it down to 5 1/4 by 4 because that way I can mat it on top of a standard A2 size card base. This is like 5 1/2 long and just under 4 wide anyway. So it's probably matted or formatted for an A4 size. Is that what they use? I think. But let me turn this on. And I'm just going to run this through real quick. I'm not going to do anything funky to this other than that we have the embossing on there. Look at that. So pretty. Wow, it did a great job. Now, it is a little bit broken up. I hardly ever emboss Centura Pearl, and to begin with, I probably should have kind of messed with it a little bit and kind of broken up the fibers, kind of do this kind of thing before you run it through. It looks really nice on both sides, though. Look at that. So, there's that. And then, I was looking at these guys. On this outer frame, the one that would look like this with the little scallop, I'm going to cut out this cute little paper that was in the paper pack, and I just trimmed it down so it's a little bit smaller. And you know what? While I run that through, I might as well do this other one, too. So, let me put this in here. And then I'm going to take some pink paper because I don't want to do too much to it, but I figured this will cut on there nicely and the pink isn't too busy. I wanted to use whatever paper was in the pack. It's all layering weight paper though, so that's why I use the Centura Pearl for the other part. And I'm just going to center that because we're going to want to cut around that anyway. You could also run this both through at the same time, right? But I want to save me a little time. Actually, it's not going to save me any time, is it? Because I still have to run it through again anyway. But that's okay. All right. Ooh, we need more than that. So I just have my metal shim and the magnetic shim, and I always just kind of put those together. I'm going to run that through. So basically I'm just trying out their dies for you guys if you're not familiar, but like I said, they have tons of other... I wish I could find my Nouveau drops. I know I have them like a pearl color and like a tawny kind of pearl color, but... I'm sure if you watch other videos, you've seen them in action because a lot of people use them. Okay, so that cut out really nicely with the little scallop edge. And then this guy. So I hope you guys are doing well today. It's been a long week, even though I was just thinking it just started. Let's see here. So pretty. So if you just wanted to cut it into something, again, like if you're going to put it in here, what you would do with the pillow box, I'd run it through a couple times and maybe even cut the center out of it just like this, or do a layer like I'm doing right now for the card. There's lots of different ways to use this. I just kind of want to quickly show you a little something. And let's put this here. So now I'm going to, let me take this off. I want to go ahead and cut this out. So it's going to be very delicate and very thin. Do you guys have a lot? I have more Tonic magazines than this, but I figured I'd bring out the newer ones. But I pretty much get them whenever they come out. And I've always been getting them at Barnes & Noble. Hopefully that did not move. But like I was saying, I've been having a lot of fun kind of finding things online, just more adventurous, more creative things, you know, than you would normally find. How did that happen? Did you see when I opened up, this was on the outside already, like on this top side, I guess it came out here? That's weird, because this is over it, you know what I'm saying? You would think it'd be trapped underneath. That's funny. Okay, and so yeah, I mean, Tonic is another one of those that they have tons of dies, like just ridiculous, cute dies, really nice things. And you know, you can make up your mind if, what you think about them. They also have like their mini album dies and stuff like that that are always sold out for whatever reason. So if you're looking at those today, you might see that most of them are sold out. So people like them. So this is so cute. The little scallop edge on the embossing is like perfect for this to match up into it. That's really cool. I like that. And I'm going to use a dry glue just to get it going. Oh, this is pretty paper too, to go with the other stuff there. Now, I should have probably used a wet glue because I'm going to try to line this up and try to tuck it in there kind of where I showed you guys, but who knows what ends up happening. Alright, that's pretty good. And then this one, I'm just going to stick it down, just glue it. So I'm going to go around the edges and as best I can with my little fine tip tacky glue here and try to get this on here. Look at that. That's pretty too. I wanted to do the pink, so that's what I was going for, but this is really nice. Anyhow, I'm going to put glue all around this and kind of just here and there, and I'll be right back. Okay. Oh my goodness. I tell you guys, I need to get my eyes checked, and I'm just not ready to go and have someone sit right in my face. And, but I need to go so badly. Oh my gosh. I really can tell when I was doing the embroidering, I was like, woo! I had to hold it. Either take off my glasses and put it right up to my face or hold it really far away, which is not my favorite thing to do. So, take off my glasses and hold it right up in my face. Okay, let me see what else we can do to layer this up and we'll finish it. What I'm going to do is just do a little stamps. And you know, it's funny, I'm looking at this card making collection and I'm like, I bet you anything, because these little flowers, they're using them a lot, and I'm like, I bet you that was an extra set. But that's okay. That's okay. We're going to make our own. And also you can cut this out and then trim areas around there so you can make like an extra layer. But I'm going to take this stamp set here and take the flower, and I'll probably do a couple of leaves. Sorry, I'm deciding if I want to do this in black. I have other colors, but let's see here. Like I have this pebble color. Of course, I'm just going to go with my VersaFine like I always do. So I'm going to take my VersaFine and just ink this up. And I'm going to use my water brush pens. But I'm also going to cut this out, so I don't really care where this ends up. And I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do the same thing with the leaves, but I'm going to stamp 2 leaves and I'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully that's dry. We will see. I'm going to take Bubble Bath Pink and just put some down on here. And I'm going to take this kind of orangey color, cadmium orange. And I'm just going to go in with a water brush and pick up some of the color. And this is the lighter pink color, so I'll just start on the outside since it's so light. And I'll take some of the orange and use that in the center, and it's just very light because I wanted to kind of mimic the colors that were in the paper, but I don't know exactly which colors will do that for me, so I'm just kind of doing something nice and light. And of course you can build up more. You can even bring this right to your paper if you want to add a little, you know, a little bit darker kind of in the center area where you would think there might be shadow, right? And you can always do that. And then the lighter kind of comes around here. And get some more of that orange. Blend it in. So that's all I'm going to do. The kids, I think they're finally getting tired of being cooped up. How are your kids doing? How are you guys doing? All of this. Let's see here. So that's probably all I'm going to do. Just a very light something. And then I got this green that I want it to be a little dustier green, like moss green kind of. This one's called seaweed green. And I'll just place that down and come in and just lightly brush that color in. Again, I'm leaving quite a bit of white space, just a little something. I'm gonna let these dry before I cut them out, and I'm just gonna fussy cut them because that's all I have. I only have scissors. So when I come back, these will be cut out. Okay guys, so in the kit here, on these back pages, there are these little pieces you can cut out. So I'm just gonna take one of them, I just cut it out right here and just fussy cut it. And so I'm gonna have this card base. It's just a 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper scored at 4 1/4, so it's just our standard A2 size card. I normally use wet glues for something like this, so I'm gonna do that, even though I wish this would dry faster so I can just move on, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Now I left the edges on the side because the embossing folder, like I said, if it was going to do 5.5, it would have had these straight edges on the top and bottom too. But I cut that off, right? Because I wanted my paper to matte on here. And you can cut the sides too if you don't like that the top doesn't have a border, but the sides do. I would just trim that off, you know what I'm saying? And do it that way. But for now, I'm just going to leave it. It doesn't bother me that much. And as far as these little pieces, I think I'm going to 3D glue gel pretty much everything. So let me grab this. So hopefully you see kind of those things in action. Oh, you know, and I was going through this, I was like, oh, well, obviously the other thing this comes with is a magazine, right? And those are the packages. So look how cute. Just, I love, well, you're going to see it right now anyway when I show you some of the things I bought. But like the drops, the little glitter and, you know, cute little things. And then they have these other jars that look like this that have like the really fine glitter, and they're just beautiful, like so pretty. Even these, the Aquaflow markers, or like their glitter markers, I think for 3 of them they want like $8.99. So sometimes things are better priced on Craft Stash or on Scrapbook or other, you know, things you like. They push a lot of their stuff onto scrapbook.com, but right now it just has the glitter, and the drops are super clearance priced, or, you know what I'm saying, pretty good pricing on their own site. So that's why I'm mentioning to go see them there, but you know, you can shop wherever you like, of course. Oh, you know what I was gonna do before I did this? Somebody asked me about this again. That's what it was. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, somebody asked me something. I wanted to address it because a couple people, it's Wink of Stella. This stuff is super old. It's the Zig brand, so it's not inexpensive, but this is the gold glitter, so it's very clear, but it has like a gold shimmer, and you can put this on everything, right? So like right now, I haven't really had to push it, and a lot of times you don't want to push it right over your project because it might, you know, bloop, make a big drop. So I hardly ever do that. Like I can see it right now when I said push, I can see it coming through the barrel. Can you see that? And it's all cool looking. Just take it and put it wherever you like. And it will just add a little something, Obviously you can build it up if you want, but for me, just a little something is good. I'm gonna put some on here, and I think that's good enough. They also come in colors. Oops, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm always bumping this thing now. And so these actually have color in with them. And to be honest, I don't even know. I think these are also, they're all shimmery. I just haven't used them. So this is like a pink and a kind of a reddish color that I've had for a long time. Haven't used it in a long time either. So I'm going to push this down because I don't really know what I want to do with this yet. So I'm just going to place this and work with it as we work here. I don't even know where I want any of these things to be. That might move. I'm just going to, I haven't really thought about this. And from me to you right here, let's see. So this is very layering weight paper, this one, so you have to be kind of careful with it. It's probably meant to go on the pillow boxes, but I'm just putting it on here. And giving it some dimension. I think that's okay. Or is it too matchy-matchy with them both going up like that? It might be. Let me see. There. I just didn't want it to look like woot and woot, same thing, right? So there it is, just a simple card. Hopefully you guys like it. Let's go over to the computer, and I'll show you the things that I have chosen, and that way you haven't, you know, kind of what's going to be coming in soon for me. And if you want to pick up the same deals, they'll be there. Okay, guys. So as you can see, when you click the link there in the description box, it'll come up to Wednesday deals. And so really quickly, hopefully this works with me. Let's say I'm going to click shop now. So I use my hand because my computer, it's a touch screen. But this is the one I got. They have a few different things, but this one is so cute. And you guys know I love my windows, and this one has little pets, which again, I don't have any pets. Oh my gosh, my husband says for the kid's birthday this year I should get a puppy. I'm like, I should get a puppy. Yeah, who's going to be taking care of this puppy? I'm not willing yet. So anyway, what's really cute about these sets, real quickly, I'll just show you, is that the dies, Did that go? You can mix and match these little things. So, like, there you go. So all these little things here, you don't have to have the banners, or you can put them on both, or you can have the cat or not the cat, or the different things. And so the dog one is basically very similar. I'll show you the actual die here. I don't know why it's enlarged, but there it is. You can have the little, is it flowers? I don't remember what it is. But they mix and match together between the two sets. So that's why that's like that. There we go. That's the little dogs, that's right. And so you can mix and match in between the two sets, and the windows do open, at least on the cat set. I'm not sure about the dog set. And then, of course, you don't have to put the dogs at all and just make like a window. And then under sale over here is what I wanted to show you guys. So they have all these different things. There's nothing under the bundles right now, but under warehouse clearance, up to 70% off. If you click that, you will find different ways to navigate the site here. But you can click on, my goodness. And then for the magazine, I just typed in magazine. That's how I found that. Sometimes my computer acts funny. I don't want to. So drops, Nuvo. Nuvo might have tools. There's tools under tools. But the glitter, oh my gosh. Let me click on glitter real quick. But there's a lot of fun things. So I just picked up several different glitters. A lot of the drops, pretty much whatever drops were on sale, because I wanted to fill up on those. I really like they look on cards, and people use them all the time. So I'm like, I need to get them now. So all the different glitters. Some are sequins, and $6.50 for this 4-pack, or $1.59. Things like that. And if you want to look for the paste, they aren't under the clearance for whatever reason. I had to type in paste, and as you can see, they're over here. Obviously, I put search, but all these glimmer pastes are $3 right now, so they're better than 50% off. So I picked up some of those too. And so yeah, I just want to let you know, just in case you're curious of what I got, and it should be coming in soon, and I'll be using them with stencils, with just putting the drops everywhere. Look really cute with like a watercolor background, and you just add your little drops. And I have some other ones that people ask me about that I use every once in a while on videos, and they're really stiff. Like even the Tim Holtz little perfect pearls, or Tim Holtz, anyway, Ranger perfect pearls have nice consistency. I think these are a little softer. The drops are, and then the one I use at Japan, I can't remember the brand right now, but I use it on the videos here and there. It's really stiff. So if you hit it from the back, because that's what you can do the card to make it settle, it makes like a blob instead of a nice little rounded thing. So I'm kind of tired of those. But so I look forward to getting these. And this is the issue 11 that I was telling you guys about. Again, you get the extra die included because we're in the U.S. So it looks like a cute magazine. So I'm excited to get this one coming in. All right, guys. Well, I will see you at the next one. Thanks so much. If you're all doing